At the clock, it's 5:03 this morning, and today staff members at Wilmer Hutchins High School are scheduled back on campus. Tomorrow, they're prepared to welcome back students just a week after a suspected gunman shot 4 of their classmates.
That's where we find our Janelle Forth this morning. And Janelle, this all comes as the suspect is still in jail this morning.
Yeah, staff should start arriving here to campus within the next 2 hours, and one of their top priorities is working on implementing those security changes to prevent something like this from ever happening again. The district says starting tomorrow, when students return, all 13 entrances to the school will be staffed and monitored full time. Mental health support teams will also be here on campus as the community continues to process what happened here last week. And this comes a day after a judge refused to lower the $3.1 million bond for the alleged shooter, 17-year-old Tracy Haynes. I was in the courtroom as prosecutors painted a picture of a teen with a troubling past. They say Haynes had already served 6 months of juvenile probation for punching a fellow student at his previous school, and that before last week's shooting, he was involved in a separate incident involving a gun and members of his own family. Now, his defense attorney argued that Haynes had been threatened by classmates who are allegedly gang members and brought the gun out of fear not to kill. But prosecutors, they pushed back, pointing to surveillance footage that showed him opening fire with a .40 caliber handgun and saying one student is only alive today because the weapon jammed. In all, 5 people were injured, 4 students and a teacher who was grazed by a bullet. Today, staff return under the weight of what happened, and when students come back here tomorrow, they're going to come back to a school that likely feels a lot different than the one they left. Back to you.
Okay, Janelle, thank you for that this morning.